Welcome back to day 2 of our Quebec City trip. Today we are excited to explore the top 10 attractions of the Old Quebec. Watch the video until the end as we are planning to make this video as informative as possible for you and your kids. We hope this would be useful on your next trip to Quebec City. So today our plan is to explore the Old Quebec. Personally heard a lot about it, but as mentioned in the previous video, this is our first time and expectations are high, at least for my girls and myself. In case you've missed the day 1 of a trip, click the card above. Welcome back to Aadhiya's world, where we explore the new world of parenthood through our 2 ladybugs. What a beautiful morning. Look at that view, guys, and isn't that picture perfect? So the bed was comfortable and we had a great sleep, and last night as planned we grabbed some groceries and dinner outside as we always super tired from the long drive. And here we are, just finished a fantastic breakfast and girls are here playing in the backyard, and our day 2 fun is just about to begin. Our plan is to explore as many places and things around Quebec City as we can in a day, depending on the girls. We'll be driving into the heart of the city and park the car somewhere close where we don't have to walk around too much and overwhelm the girls. Full disclosure, guys, I'm sure in today's video I'll be butchering the beautiful French name of places and streets. My apologies. I tried my best to do some googling for some of these pronunciation. For all the French speakers out there, apologies, and please do feel free to correct me. Now we are on our way to the Old Quebec. We'll be passing shortly over the Pont Quebec. That's the iron bridge that you see in the distance there, spanning the St. Lawrence River at a slight narrow. This massive iron bridge of the Pont Quebec became familiar to the world even before its completion. This bridge was key to in connecting Lévis and St.Louis, and during construction between 1899 and 1917, 2 serious accidents occurred in which sadly took more than 85 workmen's lives. The other bridge next to it is the Pierre Laporte Bridge, named after one of Quebec's former vice premier. At that time, when the bridge was built in 1970, it was the longest suspension bridge in Canada with a span of 1,040 meters. Here are some fun facts about Quebec City that you know or may not know. Now, we are crossing over the bridge and heading towards the Old Quebec. Quebec City was founded in 1608 as a fur trading colony at present-day Place Royale, where we are planning to go see later today. It is the 11th largest city and the 7th largest metropolitan area in Canada, and it is also the 2nd largest city in Quebec after Montreal. The name Quebec comes from the native Algonquin people and it means where the river narrows. Quebec City is one of the oldest European cities in North America. To the right about here is the National Museum of Fine Arts of Quebec, and we were thinking to drive by if time permits on our way back, so let's see how it works. Now you cannot see it quite clearly as the trees are blocking the view, but right on your left is the Parliament building, and we should be nearing very shortly at the St. Louis gate. Right there, guys, that's the St. Louis gate, one of the entry points in the fortified walls surrounding Old Quebec, a UNESCO World Heritage Site. Again, our plan is to see this place closer later, but that all depends on how the girls will be cooperating. Here it is, guys. We are entering the Old Quebec City. 400 plus years of history is in this place. This is the most intact fortified town north of Mexico, retaining its colonial architecture for over 400 years. It is the historic and cultural heart of Quebec City and is considered the birthplace of French North America. The original fortification system was completed in 1832. Quite frankly, this already feels a different country for me altogether. Having lived in Toronto for the most part, I've not seen this type of architectural building. It feels different in a nice way already. We understand you can actually do an hour-long circular walk, but we know for sure we'll not be able to do that with our current itinerary today. So we'll have to park that for another trip. So the Old Quebec consists of two parts, the upper town and the lower town. Our idea is to explore both sides today. We are driving now on the upper town that was originally developed for its military advantage and contains the defensive fortress. We decided to drive around the Rue Port Dauphin. Basically, this is the road at the edge of the cliff looking towards the St. Lawrence River. As you can see, they have still kept the cannons pointing towards the river. This is so unique. I've only seen this in my textbooks before, and it's quite fascinating for me to sit here and look at all this. Now through these open space, you can see the old port. Also, this is the direction where the Naval Museum of Quebec is. Unfortunately, that is not in our agenda today. If not anyone, my husband would have thoroughly enjoyed it. Nowadays, the port area is also a popular dock station for cruise ships. Now we are coming around and we are planning to park the car at the City Hall of Quebec City. Thankfully, we were able to find a parking. It's an underground parking. So here we are in the City Hall garden area where they have this beautiful fountain. As you can see in this map, our plan first is to explore the Fairmont Hotel and the surrounding area. So we are heading over, we are Rue du Bois, and then towards the 4th Street to the Fairmont Hotel, Chateau Frontenac. First time walking on the streets of Old Quebec City, and I must admit it's quite a beautiful walk with all these boutique shops and cafes. We got this wagon from my brother-in-law and I think it's already paying off. The girls are sitting comfortably. Okay, so now I'm gonna keep quiet and let you guys enjoy the sight. And here we should be nearing the intersection of Rue du Bois and 4th Street, and we should be making a right. We are getting closer and closer, guys. Here it is, the Fairmont Hotel, Chateau Frontenac. This is said to be one of the most photographed hotels in the world, and I can totally understand now why. We understand this was initially constructed for the Canadian Pacific Railway in 1894. And now I can just see why this is one of the city's most prominent landmarks. As mentioned, guys, this basically is the upper town of Old Quebec City. Now we'll be walking on the wooden path of the Dufferin Terrace Chateau Frontenac with stunning views northwards to the St. Lawrence River. If you think about it, this is the high advantage point where the French fought against the British, and the view from here simply is phenomenal. Another interesting fact here, guys, this hotel has historic significance as well. The preparation for the D-Day landings in Normandy was laid in this place by Winston Churchill, Franklin Roosevelt, and the Allied powers in the August 1943 Quebec Conference. If you think about it, pretty significant step towards ending the World War II happened right here in this place. This is literally the saying, you are walking on so much of history. Now we decided to walk up to the La Terrasse Saint-Denis to get an even higher vantage point. Now we are at the top. This is literally the $1 million view. It's a stunning sight. Now it's picture time, guys. I gotta capture this moment and most importantly, send few pictures to my parents as well. So my dad is a marine engineer and he used to tell me about his journey his ships would make through the St. Lawrence River. And I can't believe after a couple of decades, here I am looking at the port and the river where he sailed through many times. And I begin to wonder how this place would have looked some 20 years ago. And I just want to find out if he will be able to spot the differences today with these pictures. Thankfully, the weather is awesome and the temperature is just right for the kids. I couldn't be happier. We are pretty lucky for sure, as they said that there was a chance for a bit of rain, but it doesn't look like it. It's going to happen anytime soon. Let's head back and explore the lower town of Quebec City. It's where the original settlement was located and is known for its picturesque narrow streets and historic stone buildings. I'm super excited to see it, quite frankly. The upper and lower districts are connected by winding streets, a few steep staircases, and the funicular. We'll all go down to the Cote de la Montagne area. And we all decided to take a break at Saint-François de Laval Monument and buy some gelato before heading down. We knew the walk is going to be a tough one with the kids, so we thought we might as well reward ourselves now itself and pump up some calories before making the walk down. Also, this was a good way to keep the girls happy and get them quiet. Okay, so looks like Aadhiya is having a great time with her brothers with the gelato. Here they are, Aadhiya's cute little twin brothers. They were super good. We'll be passing Prescott Gate. This is one of the gates that fortified the upper town and has great historical significance. Now we have reached down, guys. What you see in front of me is the Quartier Petit Champlain. This here is claimed to be the oldest commercial district in North America. This view is hard to describe, guys. It feels I'm in a new country. It's absolutely stunning. I can't wait to walk down now, so let's take some pictures and head down. Now we are continuously walking down, nice and slow, checking out all the stores and shops. The streets are narrow and very cozy. This street had everything from artisan boutiques, Quebec cuisine restaurants and bistros, art galleries, and plenty of sweet shops. Here you see this amazing mural on this wall that gives a glimpse into the city's history. This place is called Fresque du Petit Champlain. And now we are at the end of the road. What a beautiful place, beautiful walk indeed. Definitely a thing to remember. There's so much details in every corner of this road, guys, and so much artworks. It really is so beautiful. Now we'll be heading back on the other side of the road, which is Boulevard Champlain, and checking out more stores and more places while we take this nice walk. we are nearing the Umbrella Alley. This is so nice, guys, and one of my favorite spot. And here we go. It's our picture time. Now we are heading on Rue Notre Dame towards the heart of the Place Royale. Street artists are here playing the music. We are heading closer and closer to the heart of the Quebec City Foundation. This is it, where we are walking our way, and here we are standing. This is Quebec's actual foundation, the spot where in 1608 Samuel de Champlain erected a fur trading post that soon grew into the capital of French America. Majority of the buildings here were completed by 1691. Now we are heading towards the Quebec City Hall, and in the background you can see the pretty stone church Notre Dame de Victoire faces a cobbled square along with Maison Chevalier of the Musée de la Civilisation, the Museum of Civilization. Here it is, guys, the Quebec City Hall. What a fabulous artwork. Too bad we're a little behind our schedule and the girls are timing out, so we couldn't quite spend the time we wanted to look over the details of the historic depiction, but it's simply an amazing piece of art and history for sure. Now we are walking up towards the Côte de la Montagne. The girls are slowly getting tired. Now we are back at the Saint-François de Laval monument. Here you can see again the shops and restaurants. It's quite nice. We are back to the City Hall of Quebec City, and we are taking a cotton candy break. We are glad the girls cooperated this far and also happy that we got a chance to explore this city. We figured this is how much we could accomplish for the day, and quite frankly, we are pretty happy how the day turned out. Girls enjoyed the fountain here, so we just thought to spend a bit of more time here. Ideally, we would have loved to see a few more places, including La Citadelle de Quebec, Parliament Building, Basilica of Saint-Anne-de-Beaupré, and take a close look at the St.Louis Gate. However, with the kids, this is all we could do for the day. Now the evening is breaking in and the fountain is changing colors. And again, Aadhiya and Ovi are fascinated by it, so we spent a bit of time here. And here he is, Aadhiya and Ovia's favorite cousin, Kiki. So guys, we are nearing the end of our day 2, and overall this day exceeded our expectations, especially mine. I feel the long journey was worth it, and we've seen some of the most beautiful and memorable places here in Quebec City. Obviously, we would have done more if we didn't have both our ladybugs here. However, all the kids cooperated pretty well, and we are glad we were able to experience this day. If you're traveling with kids, you should be able to see all the things that we have seen today. We have seen more than 10 of the most beautiful attractions and have missed a few. including the Parliament building, but I'm sure this won't be our last trip. Now back in the car, heading back to the house on Boulevard Champlain. Marveling at the building and structures, you can see the St. Lawrence River flowing on the left. Here again is the magnificent view of the Fairmount Hotel. We are planning to do another trip during the night time if time permits. Let's see how that will all work out. The area on the right was where we were walking earlier. The sky is turning colors and a beautiful drive back. So now you have it here, guys, the top rated attractions and things to do in Old Quebec from our point, especially if you're traveling with kids. Hope you found the video informative. If you liked the video, give us a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe. Tomorrow we will be adventuring out to explore the outdoors and some of the waterfalls around Quebec City. So until next time, happy parenting and see you in the next video.